Note 20. This device is in a bad condition. The device has a broken screen. Unfortunately, there is screen burning also on this device. This is why it is kind of pink. The color is not very accurate. So I'm going to do a screen replacement on this device, and the back also will be replaced. First thing first, it is to hit the back of this Note 20. Then we can remove the back glass. Then using my suction cup at the bottom, the suction cup is not working. I'm just going to use my green scalpel in order to have an opening. So just like this, I will insert the green scalpel at the bottom. Then here is my opening. Guitar pick in, I can remove the green scalpel now. So with the guitar pick in, I can go right and left. And since this is a plastic back cover, so just like this, I will go this way and do this side completely. Here at the top, do the same thing. And then on the other side, we'll do the same thing. If you found it very difficult to do this, you can add some heat. Adding some heat is going to make it easier to remove. But you can do it without the heat since the back is only made out of plastic. So at this point, every side of this Note 20 has been done. I can simply remove the back, just like this. The back of the Note 20 is out. So from here, I'm going to turn the device off and start removing the component and then transfer everything onto the new screen. The device is off. The first thing that I'm going to do is to remove all the screws. So in total, I removed 21 screws. Then after that, I'm just going to remove the wireless coil, which is here. And with that, I was able to remove also the front speaker. Then I'm looking inside near the motherboard to see the cable for the wireless coil, this one. And I can remove that. Cable for the wireless coil removed. Remove the wireless coil completely. Wireless coil is out, attached with the loudspeaker at the bottom. Before doing anything else, I need to remove the battery cable, which is this one. Battery cable out. Then we can just remove all the other flex cables that are in this motherboard. Disconnect all of them and disconnect the extension at the bottom. Careful. With the Note 20, some of these are together. So here's the 5G antenna here, removed. Then at the top, the other 5G antenna, removed. Disconnect the S Pen flex cable. Then this one. And the front camera is here out. And after that, I just need to remove the SIM card. SIM card is out. I can try to remove the motherboard now. The motherboard of the Galaxy Note 20 is out. So now I am going to work on the bottom of the device. So in order to remove this flex cable, you need to remove the charging port, the charging module. So there are 3 screws holding the charging module at the bottom of the device. So after that, I can try to lift the charging module here. Charging module is out. And the charging port is still here attached to the device. So for the charging port, I'm going to pull gently upward and see if I can remove it this way. The charging port also is out. So after the charging port, I have this cable here for the screen, the main cable, and there are 2 screws holding it here. So you need to remove this locking mechanism here. The locking mechanism has been removed. This is for the screen. Then I have access to the flex cable now. So this is a flex cable connected to another flex cable. So I'm just going to disconnect the main flex cable that I want. And here's the one that I need. So after that, everything is removed. I need to remove the vibrating motor, remove the battery. For the vibrating motor, I can use my green scalpel. Go at the bottom here, keep pressing, pulling in order to remove the vibrating motor. Again with the tweezer, the vibrating motor is out. So for the battery, you need to hit the front of the device, or you can use alcohol in order to remove the battery. I'm going to drop some alcohol directly on top of the battery. Then I will push the alcohol on the sides of the battery, so that the alcohol will go back on the back of the battery and be in contact with the double-sided tape, so that I can remove the battery more easily. So after I have done that, I can take my metal tool. I will insert the flat metal tool here at the bottom and then start pulling the battery slowly, just slowly. Here is the battery of the Galaxy Note 20. You can see it is soaked with alcohol on the back and everything looks good. So I can just continue with the new screen and frame at this moment. For the reassembly, you're going to start at the bottom with all these small stuff. Do the cable for the main. You just need to connect that flex cable to the cable of the screen. Okay, the security for the screen flex cable is installed. Just press the charging port inside until you see that the holes are aligned for the screws. So now you can install the small PCB board for the charging module. The PCB board is in. For the battery, I need to remove this plastic. It's done. Before installation, let me finish with the motherboard. Then I will have a better look at where the battery cable is going to land. Next, the camera, the front-facing camera. Front-facing camera attached. Then this one and the S Pen. 5G antenna here on the right. Before I do the left, I'm going to do the battery. Make sure that you position the battery cable and align the battery inside the frame of the device. So this is a perfect alignment for the battery. So now I can continue attaching all the cables to the motherboard. And this one at the bottom. The 5G antenna here on the left goes to the bottom here. So here is the cable here. The battery is going up top. Here there is nothing else that I need to install at the bottom. The bottom is complete. Next I'm going to do the front speaker. Front speaker in. I'm going to connect the battery cable and turn the device on to see if it works. So everything is in at this moment in order to have a functional test of this device. It is time to turn the device on and see if it works. It's turning on. Samsung Galaxy Note 20 5G. So here everything is good, everything is working, screen is working. You can hear the notifications also. I'm missing all the screws. I'm going to add all the screws and do this one at last. So for the back glass, you need to transfer the flashlight and also the external microphone. So after I heated the back of the back glass, the camera bezel area, I can simply go here and remove the external microphone. Here's the external microphone. There's this small piece of plastic for water tightness. So I'm just going to remove it and have it on this side. For the external microphone, I'm going to use B7000 to have it in place. Here is the B7000 that I added for the external microphone. Then for the installation, it is just as simple as the removal. External microphone installed. Then next is going to be the flashlight. Flashlight also is the same. You need to hit the back and then use your tool to remove the flashlight. So here is the flashlight. It is the diffuser for the flashlight. So it is in also. Everything is good for the back glass and the camera bezel. You just need to apply pressure on the double-sided tape first before the installation of the back glass. By doing this, you're making sure that the double-sided tape is very sticky to the back of the back glass, and also it will be sticky to the frame of your Galaxy Note 20. You need to do this for maybe 1 to 2 minutes. Apply pressure on the double-sided tape. Now that that has been done, we can start removing the protecting film here. The green plastic, it is out. Installation of the back cover is very easy. You just need to align the back cover with the frame of the device. Start applying a little bit of pressure to make sure that everything is aligned, especially at the top. Then you drop the back glass all the way to the bottom and make sure you apply pressure on all 4 corners before you do full pressure on everything. By doing this, you're making sure that everything is perfectly aligned. Then you can start applying pressure. Yes, just like this. Apply pressure on all 4 corners of this Galaxy Note 20. Here's the back of the Galaxy Note 20 with the new back cover. It's pretty clean now. Everything looks like new.